Good evening, ladies and gents, and welcome back to another video of the channel. And today we are going to be talking about the 76ers. I know my voice, it sounds a little messed up. Yeah, I've been sick. I'm not gonna lie, I'm still struggling with it, but I still want to bring y'all a video. So without further ado, y'all already know, let's go ahead. Let's get into it. Last season, the 76ers went 24-58, being 13th in the Eastern Conference. They were 22nd in offensive rating and were 26th in defensive rating while having a net rating of -6.4. Joel Embiid, you dodged a bullet. I know I can't yell the way I want to. I'm not gonna lie, this sickness is not freaking it. I'm coughing, I'm sneezing, I'm sniffling. It's a problem, but you're freaking lucky that I cannot yell the way I want to. Crazy to think 2 years ago, you won MVP, averaged 33 points per game, 10 rebounds and 4 assists, making a all-star NBA first team and an all-star selection. But ever since then, it's been disgusting. You went from 66 games to the next season being 39 to last season being 19 games in the span of 2 seasons. Then we get the news that he doesn't have a timeline of return from the knee injury, and my soul left my body. On top of that, bro is getting paid $55.2 million in this next season alone, and his running mate PG, oh trust me, we gon' get to him. He's making $51.6 million. Embiid moves like a glass or mannequin. Without delicate care, it's gon' break. You know what else is broken? The hearts of Philly fans. I would be punching the air right now if I had to deal with this mess. On top of that, I got to deal with Golden State stuff anyway. We still made no moves with Kuminga. We ain't done nothing. And of course, on top of all that's going on, you know he ain't finna play no back-to-back games. And that's even if he returns, because next season, this team has 16 back-to-backs.
I beg your pardon?
So things for Embiid just are not looking good at all. And on top of that, this is until I watched Commissioner Dynamo's video about Embiid, but this man has more flagrant fouls than Darth Mule. This man has 24 flagrants. That right there is an achievement in itself. But Embiid, it might just be time for you to hang it up, because with all these injuries adding up over time, you are not going to move the same or move how you did at first. So hopefully the organization can open up their eyes and realize the process was never executed and will forever be theorized. Man, y'all can't tell me that was not bars. But now we got Paul George. And when he first got to Philly in his second preseason game, he injured his knee against the Atlanta Hawks. He came back a couple games later, he faced off against the Grizzlies. He goes down again with the same injured knee. On top of that, he also got injured not too long ago and needed surgery for that. And just in the season in general for last season, he struggled the whole entire time and looked like a shell of himself. He averaged 16 points per game, shot 36% from 3 and 43% from the field. But to help the problem out, you guys want to know what he did? He started podcasting. But in one of his podcasts, he said that he wanted to pause it and focus on basketball. Sucker, isn't that your job? Focus on your job. What are we doing? I understand you want a podcast, bro. Look at me. I'm talking with a mic and a camera. But it's a difference. I'm not in the NBA. You're in the NBA. You need to focus. You're making flying flamingo millions, and I'm sitting here in a chair. Do you understand the difference of stuff that makes, brother? You're making buku money, bro. Like that's insane. I also saw an article. I might put it in here though. I don't know if I can find it again. Somebody saw you in the strip club with the brace. let's make that make sense. I don't think that was real, but I'm just saying, if that's real, brother, you better watch yourself. See me, y'all will never ever catch me in the strip club, especially with the brace on my knee. Oh heck no, I'm definitely not doing that. I don't care who's in there. It could be Ice Spice, it could be Zendaya, it could be Alexa Demi. I don't care who's in there, bro. Even speaking anime terms, it could be Shinobu or Missouri. I'm still not going in there. I do not care. But it's crazy how you wait to say that when the team is 28-37. Sucker, we are 57 games in. Your help is not going to amount to crap with us. Paul George is right. He really could have turned around the season for it. PG just stayed doing a bunch of yapping, bro. I mean, listen, I don't have a problem with you podcasting. That's fine. But when you prioritize it over basketball, and even when you had the podcast said I need to pause it? Pause it, Podcast P, and get back on the court, please. Too many P's in one freaking sentence. We need a comma or something. And even then, it's too many P's. It's too much P's. And on top of that, with Joel Embiid being out, you could have been the number one option. You could have been that guy that could have solidified this team and put them over the hump. I'm not talking about first seed. I'm talking about at least being a competitive team to maybe possibly get a playoff spot or something. Dang, you couldn't even do that. And even if you were given the keys to do that and you got the time to do it, you probably fold like a Auntie Annie's pretzel. Underneath all that pressure and them lights, brother, you would just soak and bathe. Soak and bathe in that heat, bro, and just be folded, sitting there. Everybody cheering you on. Come on, PG, let's go. Let's go, PG. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. So you might be facing the same fate that Embiid gotta face. Y'all suckers might just have to pack it on up and go home and sit down and get in a recliner and relax and watch the NBA for the rest of your life. I don't know how much more that you have in the tank, because that's a whole lot on your body, especially Embiid, man. All the injuries, his injury history is disgusting. Bro's barely played. He's missed more games than played, I think, or something like that. He missed like at least 400 something games. I mean, that in general, that's crazy. And he's making millions. He's making bank. He's making 50 mil next season. 55, let me get it right. 55.2 million next season. That's crazy. That's insane. We're paying suckers off of potential. The frick is this? Let me go in there. Let me make $100 million or something. Let me pull up and do something. But seriously, about these two players, before I move on to everybody else on the team right now, I just don't know where you go with them. Honestly, it's tough. It's a rocky road that you gotta choose. You know, rocky road. He not tough. Sorry, it's a song. I'm sorry. But yeah, it sucks. Especially for Embiid, it sucks. You're supposed to be the face of the franchise. The process was supposed to be processing, but it's not working. That's tough. I don't know what that was. We're gonna move on to the next segment. I'm so sorry. Even though I still feel like buns, I'm still gonna be funny. Okay, now with all that negative stuff out the way, we need to address the young guys that are on this team that could possibly take them to the next level after Embiid and obviously Paul George are kicking rocks. Tyrese Maxey last season had some great games for the 76ers, displaying that passing and scoring at will, and more was asked out of him before he did have that back contusion against the Blazers. But he averaged 26 points per game, shot 34% from downtown, and he also had 6 assists. He is the future of this team whenever Embiid and PG do leave or retire. Another guy at Jared McCain, who averaged 15 points per game and shot 38% from 3 as a rookie. He could be a great shooting guard for this team, being able to knock down threes at a high clip. And he did finish 7th in the Rookie of the Year race last year. And the additions of VJ Edgecombe and Adem Bona is going to be huge. Adem Bona around the rim and his defensive versatility is going to hit different, even on the offensive side of the basketball, as he will be getting boards as he stands at 6'10 with a 7'4 wingspan. That is insane. VJ Edgecombe is going to be a problem as well for this team going forward. He's an explosive guy off the dribble and has great athleticism and good defensively. If he could get that jumper down, oh my goodness, it's going to get wicked in Philly. I have high hopes for VJ Edgecombe as well. You still have Justin Edwards and Johnny Broome, who could play and share those power forward minutes, because really, with Paul George out, you really don't have a solidified forward really to go with. So these two will possibly be getting the bulk of the minutes when it comes to it. And just in general on this team, having guys like Kyle Lowry and Kelly Oubre and Andre Drummond, Lonnie Walker and Eric Gordon, if this team was healthy, it would by far be one of the scariest teams in the East. But of course, that is just not the case. Now, this team does have to figure out what they're going to do with Quentin Grimes, because of course he is a restricted free agent, and not a lot of news has been going out the window here recently, besides possibly him getting a decent sized contract from them and them trying to work out something, besides like Golden State, where I hear absolutely nothing. I don't understand that situation. I'm going to keep harping on this until they do something. I don't understand. But for Quentin Grimes, if he does come back, it would be great, honestly. Even though this team will have a lot of guards, I mean, still, it looks pretty good, because last season, for y'all, at least for the couple of games that he played, that little stretch in Philly that he had, he averaged 22 points per game, bro. I mean, for him to come in and step in for like 28, 29-ish games, to come in off of that trade and then just start balling, dude, that's freaking fantastic. Overall, this team is just, it's really good for everybody else besides Joel and Paul George. A lot of stuff is on them right now. And I know I made fun of them in the video, and I laughed at them a little bit. I put some memes in there, but on a serious note, on like the realest note possible, I hope that you guys can return and actually be a positive, just a positive piece for this team, because they're gonna need you. Embiid, they're gonna need you. Paul George, they're gonna need you. Now, are they gonna be able to produce at the level that we're used to seeing them at? Paul George being that 23 point per game scorer with him, and being fluent and looking really good and saucy on the court, you know what I'm saying, doing all the snatchbacks and I mean just looking fluent. And same with Joel Embiid. Can we see him get to, I don't know, he's not going to get to 30 or over points again. I don't see that. But if he can at least get to 25, 26 points per game, then I think that's fine, because you still have Maxey, you still have Jared McCain, you just added VJ Edgecombe, who's going to score at will. You have a Dembona who's going to be great off the pick and roll. That's going to be that's another thing that I forgot to mention. Off the pick and roll, that's going to be fire. Maxey asking for a screen, and Dembona sets one. Maxey goes around, lobs it, a Dembona comes around and slams it down. Like that's really good. Bars as well. That was also bars. Fire. But yeah, but overall for the rest of the team, it's good. VJ Edgecombe can get some run here. Justin Edwards can get some more time. I was high on him coming out of Kentucky, but things didn't go his way. He didn't really get drafted at all until he got a thing from the 76ers where he did sign with them. And Johnny Broom is another guy I didn't really get to harp on. He's not going to be athletic, okay? He's not going to be that guy that's going to just, you know, he's not going to do all that. But he is going to be effective defensively. He's going to score as well. Doesn't have a good like outside shot, but inside he's pretty good as well. He going to work his way in that paint. I promise you. Post him up on the block, he going, you know what I'm saying? It's a bucket every time. Like I said, you still have vets like Kyle Lowry, who is a great point guard for this team. Veteran leadership is what they need at the moment. Of course, we're losing PG and Joel Embiid for right now. And like I said, you got Kelly Oubre as well. I don't know how big of an impact he's going to have, but he's going to have to provide a little bit more for this team going forward. Eric Gordon is more of a support piece. Lonnie Walker, I feel like could get some runtime. Like I said, it's a lot of guards, man. I just don't know how they're gonna situate this. Maybe some shakeups will happen. Maybe some trades will go down. I don't really know. Maybe they plan to re-sign Quentin Grimes and then find a way to trade him down the line to possibly get, I don't know, a forward or something, or just free up a lot of guard space, because it's a lot of guards on this team, man. It's a whole lot. That's with this team. On top of that, you have Andre Drummond as well, who is a solid backup center. I don't know about a starter, but a solid backup center. He'll probably start during the season. Him or Dembona, one of the two will probably be up there starting. Either way, Dembona's going to get minutes. I feel like we know that for sure. But yeah, I feel like that's really all I had to say about this team. I really just wanted to talk about Joel Embiid and Paul George. I just wish I didn't have this, because this would have been a longer video. I didn't want to just strain my voice, because I do have to go other places and talk. So I mean, I can't really just strain my voice right now for you guys. I'm sorry, but I need my voice, but especially for tomorrow. But yeah, that's all I had to say about the 76ers. So let's go ahead, guys. Let's go ahead and bring this one on out to the outro. All right, guys, I made it to the end of the video. Thank you all for watching, and if you enjoyed, please hit the like button, and of course, let me know what you want in the comments down below. It can be your favorite team, it can be your favorite player. We know the preseason is coming around soon, October the 2nd. It is going to be hitting different. Do you hear me? Yeah. But yeah, guys. Also, do not forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell. We are on the race to hit 1,000, guys. Can we hit it before the end of the year? That's all I'm saying. Can we hit it before the end of the year, bro? I don't know. It's up to y'all. Can we make it happen? Tell your granny, tell your mom, tell your brother, tell your friends. We trying to hit 1,000. All right. I would love to hit 1,000. And it would just be a big milestone. I'll make a big video for that. And then, yeah, that would be so great. About that live stream this week, with this going on and how I feel, I don't think it's going to happen. At least for right now, bro. Cause goodness, my weekends, they be packed. I was gonna do it tomorrow, the live stream Tuesday, but y'all will see this Wednesday. There's not gonna be a live stream Tuesday, and Thursday I start school. So frick, school. Yeah, that's a lot more pressure on me for videos, because that's gonna be a whole lot of finessing that's gonna have to happen, because I'm gonna have to stay up late again. I did not miss that. I'm staying up till like 5 o'clock. No, staying up till like 3 or 4. Waking up at 5, bro. I'm running out for 1 hour of sleep. I'm welding for like 8 hours straight, or 8 or 9 hours, bro. bro. The class is long as frick, dude. We talking like 4 hours and 30 minutes, bro. Like each class, bro. But oh my goodness, man. It's freaking devious. Freaking devious. But I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna let y'all go. I need to stop talking with this going on. I need to drink some. Goodness gracious. But I'm gonna let y'all go. Hopefully you all do have a blessed day. And like I said, recommend teams down below. I did see somebody recommended me talk about the Milwaukee Bucks. I might do that video soon. Trust me. I have them, the Knicks, and I also want to rank the Western Conference before the season starts. So that's like 3 videos coming soon. So y'all get ready for those. Like I said, you want to recommend a team to me down below in the comments, please let me know. Player, let me know so I can talk about them too. It might be a shorter video if it's about a player, but still I want to be able to get that out to y'all, man. I want to make, y'all say something, I want to be able to get it out to you guys in a good manner. So that's it. But with all that being said, I'm done talking because of this. So hopefully you all do have a blessed day, and of course yours truly, Mr. Beard, he's out.